Hey, Coach Bros of Copper Moose Fitness, and today we're talking about the two worst mistakes that we often see people make when they're trying to get lean. So I'm talking about for the people that hit that plateau or have gone down and then just end up yo-yoing back right on up. And those two mistakes are this: not enough recovery, not enough calories. Not enough, not enough. And usually that's when we're feeling like we are not enough, right? So let's talk about that first one. Not enough recovery. Now when you're going, you're getting excited, you're working out, you're seeing results, it's easy to want to ramp up and do more, right? And that more, especially if it becomes cardio, can then actually start to hinder the body. Our muscles are recovered, or built, I should say, when they recover. Right? So say you go lift weights, or do some kind of resistance training, or go for a run even. Those muscle groups that are used in that movement pattern are taxed. They're smoked, they're tired. And they need time to rest and recover. And if you don't give them that time, they're not going to rebuild themselves, repair themselves, and go to work burning calories and fat. Because they're always in this mode of overtired, overworked. And that's where we run into some issues like adrenal fatigue and just usually injury and all of these things that can really slow down your results. So give yourself time to rest and recover. How much? Great question. It depends. Sorry to give you that answer, but it really does. Depends on your body, depends on where you're at, depends on what you're doing. Now, here's what I really like. 3 days a week of strength training, right? Some form of strength training, total body, and then 2 days of conditioning. You want to add in a couple days of active recovery? Beautiful. If you're one of those people that has to go every day, I get it. I understand. But your active recovery, so on those days you're not training, should be a walk outside. Get some fresh air, enjoy it, connect, or go for a mild swim. Get your joints moving, right? Do some mobility work, roll around on the floor, some simple stuff. Chase your kids around. That's the fun stuff, right? My kid's not crawling yet, but he's close. So I'm all about that one. So make sure you are giving yourself time to recover. Now you may find like you can only train 3 days a week, then this probably isn't an area for you. You probably are giving yourself time to recover, and we have some opportunities to go in the other direction and ramp it up. Mistake number 2. Not enough calories. Now, when you're on a nutrition plan or a diet plan, whatever you choose to call it, oftentimes it's centered around calories, and I get it, it does need to be. Now, we focus on a habit-based approach here, Copper Moose, so that we're teaching you sustainable habits, so that after you lose the weight, it's just ingrained, it's a part of who you are, it's how you live, it's a lifestyle. You don't have to worry about doing the yo-yo thing, but there's still a process built in where we're eating less calories than we're putting out. Right? And that's the way that you're going to obviously lose weight. So a lot of times people drop down to 1,500 calories. Maybe that's okay based on your height and weight, right? But a lot of times that's way too little with how much exercise people put into place. And then we drop down to 13, then we drop down to 12 because we stop seeing results. And then it just becomes a game of, well, how low can you go? And your body actually ends up in this kind of starvation mode. And so since it doesn't know what to do, instead of feeding on the fat, it thinks it needs to hold on to that because winter could be coming and it doesn't know when your next meal is coming or enough calories are coming. And so then it's going to start to burn some of the muscle that you've worked so hard to build up. And you're just going to become more tired, more fatigued, get less results, become more flabby and more frustrated. And that's where people tend to fall off. So we want to make sure your body is getting enough calories, nutrients, vitamins, minerals that it needs to sustain that metabolism. So our goal is actually to get you eating as much as you possibly can while still losing weight. That's the name of the game. That's the goal for you. And that's where working with an individual coach who can help fine-tune that is going to be your best bet. But if you're not able to do that right now, try by increasing your calories from where you're at. If you've been at something really low, by even just 25 calories a day, right? So give yourself that little bump up, see how your body responds and sustains, and then if you can eventually bump that up to 50, awesome, right? The other option, just go for one big surplus meal. Make sure like it's like a full-on reset, more for your mind than anything else, but your body's gonna be flooded with those calories. Metabolism is gonna be like, whoa, insulin and all this kind of stuff, and it's gonna go to work processing all of that food, kick on the metabolism again, like, okay, we can go to work, and then the next day fall right back into your routine, okay? So those are the two most common mistakes I see when people are trying to get lean. So apply either one of those, and if you have any questions or need some specifics, as always, reach out. Coach Broseph, Copper Moose Fitness, I'm out.